let me just give it up to that guy. Offense has been superb this year. Dude.
High fly ball, right field deep. Canseco back to the track, looking up. It is
Catching it though is underneath the halo, but it's called off!
Cut off by Clemente. Baseball hits the runner.
wow off the head.
And hit his head! The ball hits over the head. Helmet.
Sosa to his left. Nice play. Spinner wobble, but he throws it away. Hits the
Welcome back to the Off the Dome Baseball Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm one of your co-hosts. Yeah, see, that's the energy. I'm one of your co-hosts, Zev Black, here with Aaron Nemiroff. No Kobe today. He's in Hawaii.
Dang it.
And I wish I was there too. Maybe a podcast with just you. That would have been elite. Hope he's enjoying it. Have you asked him? Have you talked to him? I really talked to him about
we
Hawaii.
talked podcast logistics. We have not talked about the vacation because that's really not as important.
Yeah, it's really podcast is like obviously the most important thing in the world. You also just got there yesterday, huh? It's like barely even been a day.
It's only been one.
So.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
No, I think
He's
it's been
loving
2
it.
days.
Has it? You got there on Friday?
Leave a comment below. Let us know. When did Kobe get to Hawaii?
What, you're asking the viewers to let us know? Okay. Have you been to Hawaii?
My parents took me when I was 2, so no.
So no.
I would like to go.
So no.
It's on my list. Hawaii's kind of an expensive
sweet.
trip. Weirdly.
It's gotten expensive. Yeah. I don't think it was. I used to go. Our family went back in the day. I don't think it was too expensive. Although I guess maybe I wouldn't know. I was 10.
Yeah, you weren't paying.
I wasn't paying. Thanks, Pops. Thanks, Mom. Aaron, I got a question for you. Because my scouting department doesn't have an answer on what your roster is. Have you talked to Cartman? Are you guys on the same page?
Yeah, so we did shoot Cartman a call. He didn't really pick up. We'll just leave it at that.
No.
We called a couple times. Eventually he answered, and, in the interest of keeping the podcast PG, I'm going to just leave
Yeah,
his
please.
words to him. We're not on good terms, so we are looking for a free agent. We're looking to make a pickup. If you play catcher and you are an animated character, please hit us up. We are interested so we can compete. We've got good guys around. Bugs, Popeye, we've got a squad. So if you can play catcher, let us know.
What's the skill set you're looking for? Similar to Cartman's or just...
Yeah, we do need someone that can bring that edge. We have a lot of physical skill in the infield.
Yeah.
So I do want someone who can play the mental game and just kind of be a menace behind the dish. Dalton Rushing type.
Yeah, you did mention that you like the talking. You liked how he would jaw at the opponent. I'm trying to think of someone who would be good. Although maybe I don't want to give it away anyone. At the end of the day, I gotta beat you.
Yeah, we're competitors.
So,
I get it.
we're competitors, competing in fantasy baseball too. Top 2, us right here in our
Right
league.
here.
Everyone else is a bunch of chumps.
Since week 2
Sorry.
or 3, we've kind of been running it. It might have taken me a couple weeks to get into
Yeah.
that bye, but we've been pretty steady.
I think it was week 3 when I took over first place, and I haven't looked back since. Jordan, Ben Rice, Kurtz, PCA. They're just leading the way offensively. Otto Lopez, that was a nice little trade addition for me. Hicksy, yeah. Oh, the boys are rolling. So it is the All-Star break. With that comes a sad couple of days. No baseball. Have you been a fan of the All-Star game? It's not really my thing. I know we talked about this a little bit last week.
I like it. I don't necessarily make it a mission to watch it each year, but if I'm around, I'm definitely turning it on and watching, and I think it's fun. Same with the Derby. I think it's cool. It's better than the NBA All-Star.
I liked watching...
And the NFL, whatever's going on over there.
Have you ever watched a Pro Bowl? I've never watched a Pro Bowl.
Oh, I've never watched a Pro Bowl.
Literally not once.
I'd be embarrassed to admit
Now
it
it's
if I
flag
did,
football.
but I am being honest when I say I have not.
Yeah. I've watched the NBA All-Star game maybe a couple of times. But I feel like that's mostly just like you go to a restaurant, it's like randomly on.
It used to be good
ever, like,
when we
sat
were
down.
younger, when Kobe was on the team and he was like actually sweating and like playing try hard defense. Like that was cool. Now
Yeah,
it's just
that's good stuff.
half court threes over and over again, which is like not the worst.
Yeah. Well, it's like not fun basketball. It's like Jokic and Luka. They had that whole thing. It was Luka and Trae Young. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
This isn't. This is far from an NBA podcast. That's enough enough NBA talk for
Moving
1
on.
year. Yeah, seriously. Well, so we thought that it would be a good time because of the break to come to you with our official, stamp it, official playoff predictions. We're going to go division by division. And then we're going to give you our wild card teams. We'll give you even our World Series pick. We're not going to like break down the full bracket. No need for that. But we're the guys you can trust. So if you want to, maybe look to make a futures bet, pay attention to what we're saying. Going to be some good stuff here. I guess we'll start with the American League East. The reason I'm starting with the American League, by the way, is because the National League is just far better. I had
They're
no
more
clue what to do for the
interesting.
American League. There were so many picks here that I was like, well, I could say that they're going to win the division, I guess. So National League is going to be a little more lively, I think. Starting with the American League East, I hate to say it, I am going with the Yankees. As our good pal Mason would say, at the end of the day, they're just the best team in the league. They're just the best team in the American League. I
League.
love the Rays. Yeah, the American League, not the MLB. I like the Rays. We've talked about them on the pod before, but at the end of the day, I think the Yankees lineup is just stronger. And I think we talked about this in our deadline prediction. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Talked about this in our deadline prediction show. I think that this is finally the year that the Yankees make some big deadline moves. Getting Jeffers, which is going to be a big help. It might not seem, like a huge deal to you, but go look at his Savant page. It's pretty nasty. I think they're getting Joe Ryan. They're getting some bullpen help. Unfortunately, I think the Yankees are winning the AL East.
Yeah, I mean, the Rays are on top right now, but that was my pick as well. The Yankees are just like in a horrible stretch of baseball for a month plus, and they don't have Aaron Judge. So I think when Judge comes back, the rest of the lineup starts to pick things up a little bit. Maybe you get Fried back. Like you said, they're going to pick up some guys at the deadline. Probably, hopefully. I just think ultimately they're not like that far behind the Rays. I think it's 3 games right now. So
3 games, yeah.
I think by the end of the season, the Yankees will find themselves at the top of the East.
Yep. Yeah, I got them finishing at 93 and 69. It's like not even a great record, but just good enough to win the division.
Did you go through their like entire schedule and go win, loss, win?
No.
Win? No.
This
How'd you
is
come
not
up with
the
that
NFL.
number?
Well, you look at teams throughout history. It's like 100 wins, I feel like, is a big milestone. If you're an 100-win team, you're an elite team. They're not close to that. Even like a 97-win team, I feel like that's an elite team. They're not there. Bump them down a couple spots. They lose like silly games. They just find a way to lose some silly games throughout the season. I ended with 93. That's a little arbitrary. I just feel like a 93-win team to me.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give him 94.
Okay. How did you come up with 94?
Um,
Same reason.
I'm going to keep my logic to myself. I don't want to give away any secrets.
Fair enough, I guess. Well, it is the entire point of this pod. Giving away your secrets.
Is it?
Like, I can't think of any other reason we have this.
Sure. All right. Who you got in the Central?
Moving on to the Central. I have the Cleveland Guardians winning this division at 83 and 79. It's like a really weak division. That is not a good record. However, I think that the White Sox, this is less about the Guardians, more about the White Sox. I think the White Sox just aren't quite there yet. The Guardians have proven themselves. The White Sox are younger. Going through, first half, getting to the break when you're playing good ball and coming out of the break and continuing to play good baseball is a difficult thing to do. You've seen it time and time again. The A's in 2014 best record in baseball in the first half, worst record in baseball in the second half. Like, literally the worst. They make the playoffs still, but you see this flip, fairly often. Giants did it a couple of years ago too. I think it kind of happens to the White Sox again. Maybe I'll have them making the playoffs. Stick around to find out. Guardians win the Central, though.
Not a bad take at all. I am going with the White Sox, though. I'm just all in on them. I love that offense. They have been so fun to watch this year. We talked about them a couple weeks ago. I just think that young and upcoming team, like up and down that lineup, they're threats. They put together good at-bats. They've been hitting really well. The pitching is a little bit questionable, but another callback to our trade deadline draft. I think they might pick up a couple of pitchers to help fix things on that side of the ball. I know the Guardians play good ball every year and find themselves in this spot, but I can't in my heart look at that lineup and just pick them to win a division. I can't do it. Cannot do it. So I'm going with the White Sox.
At the end of the day, that is, the biggest thing. They just find themselves in this position every single season. Stephen Vogt, I think, is a wonderful manager. He has done such a good job with this team the past couple of years. Doing it again this year, like, the lineup's not that good, and they're still winning games. They just make it happen. J-Ram will come back at some point. He hasn't even been great this season when he was playing. Hopefully he can get back to that elite all-star MVP level that we know he's been playing at for his career, basically. Big lift to this lineup.
Yeah.
Moving to the West, another 80-win team wins this division. The Seattle Mariners will come alive in the second half. They've always been a second-half team. J-Rod throughout his entire career is significantly better in the second half. They're missing a couple guys right now. Julio's on the IL with his concussion. Brendan Donovan, who's been was a good player for them in his limited time early this season. He's supposed to come back at some point. They're going to make a trade for another bat in that lineup, getting rid of one of these starting pitchers. I think it's going to end up being Luis Castillo. Talked about that in our special. They're going to get some back-end bullpen help, and they're going to get a hitter for this lineup to really propel them in the second half. 85-77, Seattle Mariners win the West.
I am also taking the Mariners. Going into the year, we really thought the Mariners were top 2 team in the AL, them and the Yankees, and the other teams in that AL West, I certainly do not think have passed them. So it's a close race right now between those 3 teams, the Rangers, Mariners, Astros. But I think the Mariners just have the best roster. We've been saying it all year long. The pitching staff is really good. Like you said, Donovan coming back, J-Rod getting healthy and having a better second half. For all the same points, I'm going Mariners.
So we pick 3 division winners that are not leading their division right now.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting.
I picked the White Sox.
Guardians are oh, you did pick the White Sox. And they're technically tied, but the White Sox are ahead by mere percentage points. So I guess I pick 3 second-place teams to come back and win the division. A couple of wild card teams. I think we're both going to have the number 1 as the same, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep.
91-71 is where I got them. So just 2 games back of the Yankees to finish up. They have had a really interesting season. Started off a little cold, got super duper hot. Then that lineup just stunk for 3 weeks. And then Caminero turned it around and has been incredible since his, that started that stretch of 11 games. It was a little before then. Had a bunch of bombs.
Jumped? He must be a top candidate for MVP now, right? It was always Jordan.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, he's at 28 home runs. He's incredible. The defense is really good. They're going to make a move as well. They have to. The American League is too weak for them not to get someone really solid. So I got them 91-71 as the number 1 wild card team. Do you have anything else to add?
Nah, you covered it. I mean, they're the best right now, so I can't really imagine them falling much further than being just behind the Yankees.
Yeah. Yep. I got them as the second best team in the American League. Second wild card team I got is the White Sox, 82-80. So only 1 game back of the Mariners, of the Guardians. Only 1 game back of the Guardians in that division. I kind of already said it. Like they're gonna. I think they're gonna make the playoffs. I could see them slipping out, but ultimately they're young and they're fun. They've played really good baseball up to this point in the season. I'd like to see them in the playoffs, and I think ultimately they will make it.
I am putting the Astros as the second wild card team. You know, I've been, what's the word? Not sadly, unhappily high on them.
Those are synonyms, bro. So it means the exact same thing.
But it's not like I'm crying. I'm angrily, mate. I hate the Astros, but I'm high on them. That's all I'm trying to say.
There you go.
The lineup, I think, is pretty
Unfortunately,
good. I think they're going to make a couple moves at the deadline to fill in some holes. Hunter Brown is back, although he's been a little shaky. I like to pick the teams that are consistently good year to year, and they've been doing it the longest. So I think the Astros are going to be that second wild card team.
I really struggled to pick actually both of these two spots, second and third wild card. There were like 6 teams that I was grappling with, and it was really like it wasn't even like I think this team will make the playoffs because I think all of them will miss it. Like, I should have said, am I allowed to just not make a decision? Because it's not really fair. They all stink in my eyes. I don't think the White Sox are that good, but they're just gonna be good enough. Same with this third wild card team. The Texas Rangers make the playoffs at a 500 record, 81-81. It was them. It was the Red Sox who have been playing great ball recently.
The Red Sox.
The Twins, the Astros, the Blue Jays, who are now all of a sudden in 5th place of the East. I didn't know who to pick. It could have been literally anyone. I guess I'll go with the Rangers, although I'm a little nervous about the rotation. DeGrom's banged up. I don't know if he's going to miss any time. There's no real news out on that. Their lineup is not that good either. It's like Jake Berger has been, solid. Seager hasn't been great. Has Nimmo been their best hitter? Can we say that? I mean, Ezekiel
I
Duran.
don't know if you could say that. Josh Jung's been pretty good.
Jung, but the fact that we're saying that's their best hitter, isn't that
Yeah.
a little rough?
I picked the Guardians as my third team. Again, you talked about them. That they always find themselves in that mix, and they don't play bad ball. Like, they play good enough. They play clean baseball, and in a terrible American League, like, that's going to get you to the playoffs for sure. As for the Rangers, when you're picking between the Rangers and Astros, like, it ultimately just comes down to I'm taking the team that has been there year after year. And let's compare best hitters there. Jordan versus whoever you want to pick from Texas. Yeah, I just think the Astros are a little bit better, and I trust them more. I think the Rangers could have like a huge fall off, whereas the Astros, I think are going to be steady at least.
Yeah, that I totally agree with, actually. Like, the Rangers certainly could have a big fall off. I think the Astros finished right around 500, and truly a sub 500 record could still make the playoffs. They need starting pitching. Like, if they don't get, an ace, basically, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They're under 500 right now. Their lineup has been good. Their lineup hits. But the pitching, man, it's just so bad. It's one of the worst rotations in the league.
Yeah. Brown's back.
He's back. Yeah, I guess he is an ace. But still, though, I don't think it's enough. I just don't think it's enough. Their bullpen, too. Hader blew a save yesterday. Looked really bad. His velo was a little down, too. Hopefully that's no issue.
He's been elite, though, since he's been...
He has been elite, but his velo is down, and that's always scary. So, we'll see. So the only difference we had, a little, division differences, but of the total playoff teams, you had Astros, I had Rangers, right? That's it?
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good. I think we're those other 5 I'm fully confident in. Actually, 4 of them I'm not confident in the White Sox. But Rays, Mariners, Guardians, Yankees, I'm all confident to make the playoffs.
Yeah, that feels
You want to lead
pretty
the
good.
National League?
Sure. Was the Hader blown save today? Is that what you said?
Was it today? It's today or yesterday? It was today.
No, it
oh,
was
you
today.
know what? It wasn't even a blown save though. It was tied, wasn't it?
Yeah,
came in
I
in the
think
ninth.
so.
I don't think he got an out. 3 hits or 3 base runners. Didn't get an out.
Yeah, single ball game. All right.
There you go.
National League. You know, honestly, I think the American League is way worse, obviously, but maybe it's like a little more interesting just because there's so many bad teams in the mix, whereas the NL,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same. When it comes to the wild card, there's just a bunch of good teams in the mix. But as for the division winners, we're both taking the Dodgers in the West. We can move on from that, right? Both
Sure.
taking the Brewers in the Central.
Yeah, but I went back and forth on that a little bit.
Let me hear.
I did pick the Brewers. I think the Cubs are poised for a second half. Bregman's kind of coming out of his shell right now. He's such a key cog in that lineup. If he can, bang in the second half, they have a really, really high ceiling. I mean, he's about second, and he has not been particularly good this season. So he needs to come out of his shell and be that guy that they signed him to be. If he can do that, they can make it a race. But ultimately, I do think the Brewers.
I mean, the Cubs pitching is awful. And we were talking about bad pitching in Houston. That rotation is horrible.
It is. It's a little better. And they're gonna get help. They have the difference is that they have the farm system to get help. The Astros have nothing.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how the Astros are gonna get pitching help.
Interesting.
So
As for the Brewers, again, they're kind of like, I wouldn't say they're like the Astros in that way, but, they always just, maybe a little bit more like the Guardians, I guess. They're just always playing good ball. You look at the roster, it's not like the Dodgers roster, it's not like the Braves, but they just play really good baseball, and this year they're doing it even better. Since opening day, they've just been great. Offense, pitching, the Miz. Brewers winning the Central. East is very, very interesting. Phillies had that horrible, horrible start while the Braves were just red hot from the beginning. But then in the last month or so, it slowly just kind of shifted. The Phillies have been playing good ball. The Braves offense has kind of fallen apart. No Acuna. I'm taking the Phillies because right now the Phillies are playing better ball going into the break, and it's within a game and a half right now. So I'm taking Philly.
I'm taking Philly as well. Yeah, 97-65 wins the division there. Their rotation is really strong already.
Oh, yeah.
Wheeler, Luzardo, these guys pitch, and I think they're going to get even better. The lineup, though, is where it's at. Turner's finally playing good ball. Schwarber's great. Although I saw a stat today, 140 strikeouts. It's like the most all-time by the All-Star break. It's unbelievable. I think it was the most all-time. He's still great, though. It doesn't matter. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Matter. And they're going to get a right-handed bat. That's a good team. That's a really, really good team that Don Mattingly is managing right now. So, yeah. I want to say one thing about the Brewers. Your comparison to the Guardians is it's obviously great. That's they're similar style of play. The Brewers are just better though. I don't know what it is about it. They're just better. They do what the Guardians do and are just better at it. I don't know if it's better with. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. More talented, I guess.
It's
they have
more
talented players.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The Guardians have J-Ram and I don't even know. The Brewers.
You got Rhys Hoskins in the 4.
Yeah, you talk about the Brewers' top 4 hitters. Churrio's a star. William Contreras is great playing catcher. Terang is a star. Yelich is having a down year, but he's usually very, very good.
Still good.
They're a little bit just deeper of a lineup for sure.
Yeah, it's more talent.
For my first wild card team, I am going with the Braves though. I don't really think it's going to be the Phillies win the division because the Braves suck. I think it's going to be both teams have really good second halves and the Phillies just kind of find their way. The Braves are still very good. We both think they're acquiring a pitcher at the deadline, which is much needed, and it will help them out. They want to contend for World Series. They're going to get someone to fix that rotation. And they are, I think, better than a few of these other National League teams that are competing and playing good ball.
Yeah, I have them as the first wildcard team as well, finishing 2 games behind the Phils. Like everything you just said, they're a really good team. They could totally win the division. I do just think the Phillies are hotter right now and will carry that momentum deeper into the season.
So we're picking that same 3 NL teams to win divisions from last year is where we're going with this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Braves wild card. Second, I think we might be the same here. Cubs. I mean, you almost said they won the division, right?
Yep. I got them as the 2.
We kind of talked about them. Offense is great. Just need to get some pitching help. And then for the third wild card, I think this is where it gets really interesting. You have the Marlins are in it right now. They're 7 games over 500. The Cardinals are playing really good baseball, even though we all thought they would be not too good this year. Pirates are playing good, playing well. D-backs are in the mix. Padres are in the mix. Nationals are even in the mix.
We got the
And
same
among
team.
these teams, I think I'm not saying my pick, but I think the Padres kind of stand out as an outlier because they've been in the playoffs in recent years, and going into the season, you'd expect them to be in it. But that's not who I'm picking. I do not believe in that pitching staff whatsoever, and the offense has been awful. Tatis has not played well this year. Machado is horrible this season. I am picking the Pittsburgh Pirates to sneak into that third wildcard team, led by Paul Skeens. And that offense, we're going to hit on it a little bit later, but they are mashing.
They bang.
Brandon Lau has been amazing. Ryan O'Hearn has been amazing. Brian Reynolds is having a huge bounce back year. O'Neal Cruz isn't even playing right now, and they continue to win games, 7-3 in their last 10. I like the Pirates over these other teams.
I thought that where you were going with that, you were saying a whole bunch of teams, and you left one out to come back and say, I'm taking the Cardinals. That's what I'm taking.
I mentioned the Cardinals.
Oh, did you? Oh, I missed that. Well, then that whole thing is a moot point. Your point about the Astros as a team that just has been in the playoffs, has been consistent, that's kind of like what I'm going with the Cardinals here. They, over the past, 2 decades, have kind of been a beacon of consistency in the MLB. They're just a well-run organization. They're having a huge rebuild this season and have played really good baseball, led by some young guys. Jordan Walker is finally emerging like we all knew he could. Mason Wynn might be the best defensive infielder in the league. Nathaniel Synagogue, he's doing his thing. Just everyone on this team is a surprising player, and I love what they got going on. It kind of feels like to me that if they can keep this momentum in the first week of the second half, they could go on and seriously challenge the Brewers as well for the division. I think the Brewers just end up finishing maybe 5 games ahead of them. But man, this team is young and fun. I would really like watching the Cardinals play baseball.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick at all. The offense is fun. I'm a little worried about that rotation. It's actually it's been decent, but I don't know if I trust some of these guys that are pitching well. Personally, I
like that rotation.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. My bad.
I was going to move on from the Cardinals, so if you got one more thing to say about them.
Yeah, I got one thing. I like that rotation because they... This might be a bad take. I don't know. I like this rotation kind of because they don't have one ace. Everyone is just good. McGreevy's good. Libertor's good. Dustin May's been good. McGreevy's been good. Who am I missing? I know. Oh my gosh, I'm missing one. Come on, help me out.
May, McGreevy,
Palante. He's been good. They've all just been solid pitchers this season. Nobody standing out on either side of the spectrum. I feel like anytime the Cardinals go out, have one of those guys, pitch on any given day, they have a chance to win. That's why I like the Cardinals.
Yeah. And like you said, they are just kind of a historically good team, well managed.
Yeah.
I like it. Out of these 6 teams, they're within 4 games of each other. Which are a couple that you can just like say it's just not going to happen this season? It's interesting because the Marlins are in it right now. They're at the top of this list, even though those might be the guys you might say, it's just not going to happen. But you got the Marlins, then the Cardinals, Pirates, D-backs, Padres, and the Nationals are 4 games out.
I'll pick. Can I pick 3 teams?
Sure, whatever. If you can pick 3,
Well, for starters, yeah, the Nationals are. I just don't think it's happening at all. Like their bullpen is just not good enough. It just isn't good enough. You got to have a pen to make the playoffs. They don't. So I'm not even like counting them as like this question.
let me comment on them.
The Marlins.
It
yeah,
sucks. It sucks because
sucks,
we
I
have loved
know.
watching James Wood and C.J. Abrams and the rest of that lineup. I mean, they are a fun
Curtis
team to
Mead.
watch on offense. Yeah, the Mead show.
Lugar.
Been great. Oh, Lugar. Incredible. I would
Yeah.
love to see those guys be a threat in September. But yeah, that rotation is awful and the bullpen is even worse. So it's probably not going to happen.
The Marlins, unfortunately, am I really getting excited about Miami? I just can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jansen Junk.
7 games over right now.
I know, it's awesome. It's awesome. They're going to come out in the second half. They're going to lose like 4 games to start the second half, and it's just going to go downhill from there. That's my prediction. The Diamondbacks might be the most frustrating team in baseball as like if you're a fan of them, not as like them as a team. But if you're watching the Diamondbacks play every day, man, that must be brutal for you for the past like 10 years. They're always around 500. They can never get over the hump. They had that one, they make the World Series in 23, but they weren't even like a great team that year. What's going on with them? Like, how can they fix this?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the rotation is pretty lousy. I don't think the pen is very
that's a
strong
great way to describe
either. Yeah, that's really all it comes down to. And then in that 23 year, their lineup just clicked. They were hitting
they
so
got hot.
well as a unit. They got really, really hot. But I think maybe they were playing a little bit above themselves and just happened to be in a good stretch of baseball. They got holes to fix. I agree. I just do not see the Diamondbacks making it. Same with the Nationals. You have a third team though?
I mean, the Padres too.
Oh, I guess you said Marlins.
Like you already said it. Huh?
So this is now team 4. Did you rule the Marlins out?
No, I haven't ruled the Marlins out. I just can't get excited about them. I am ruling
Okay.
the Padres out.
Oh, wow.
You watch their lineup and they strike out so much on ridiculous pitches. I don't even know if they strike out as a team a ton, but so many guys go fishing on what would have been ball 4. I see it all the time. I was watching their game today, just constantly. It happened every single inning. I feel like they don't have one guy in that lineup that elevates them to the level where they need to be. They just don't have it this season, and for that reason, they're out.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can rule them out. I wouldn't go that far. They could really turn things around, in my opinion. They got a lot of talent on that roster, and if they trade for a rotation piece, I totally think they can find their way in. But yeah, ultimately I picked the Pirates. So.
I mean, you want Machado to be that guy, but he just doesn't have it this year. The bat speed is down. The launch angle is down. His defense isn't even as good. He needs to be their leader, and he hasn't been that this year. And you see with Machado, when things aren't going well, he gets really down in the dumps. You've seen it this season. If he's not happy, the team's not happy. And he is not happy.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah. So a team that is not making the playoffs. Do you have anything else on this, by the way? I should have asked.
No, I think we've said all we needed to say when it comes to the playoffs. Those are our picks. And yeah, we'll see how things play out.
I think it's going to play out like how I said.
We weren't that
Naturally.
far off from each other, to be honest. We were actually pretty
We
aligned.
weren't. Yeah. So a team that's not making the playoffs is the Kansas City Royals. However, they had a pretty good week of baseball. Scored a lot of runs, both against the Phillies and the Mets. But I want to touch on one specific game. Against the Phillies, they became the 21st team all time to score in every inning they hit in. They absolutely crushed Christopher Sanchez. He went 3 1/3, allowed 12 hits, a walk, 9 earned runs. His ERA jumped from 2 to 2.62 after that start. So Royals had a great week, but my bigger question for this is, obviously this does, change the Cy Young race in the National League. Do you think that's fair? Like, one game changes the race that much? I don't know what his actual odds shifted to, but I'd assume
It was a big
Mizrowski.
drop. Yeah.
Yeah,
they were
a full. Yeah. Is that fair?
It's unfortunate, but it's fair. It's how baseball works, I think. He had a really bad game. That affects your ERA. The Miz hasn't had that, so the Miz is going to be ahead of him in the race. I guess you could say the argument is it is just one game out of the 30 plus he's going to pitch this season, and so he had an off day. That sucks, but it happens. It's happened in the history of baseball. I wouldn't call it unfair. If you want to talk unfair, there's been a lot of talk about how Trey Turner screwed him. Would have got out of that first inning with a double play, but Turner just spiked it into the dirt. That's unfortunate because those were all earned runs, even though he would have been out of the inning. Can't assume a double play, something I kind of learned this week. Now we're talking maybe, even though, no, take it back. That also is not.
See, it is unfair.
No, I'm not even saying that, though. I actually don't even agree with that. I was just bringing it up as for a point of argument. It's baseball. This happens in the history of the league. It is what it is.
I think it's just a shame that you look at his season stats at the end, whatever they may be. I mean, he might get this ERA back down to 2. Totally could. But you'll look at it and it will be higher than what it would have been should this game not have happened. See, again, it's baseball, but it doesn't tell the full story of the season. So I think it's a little unfortunate. Might be the better word than unfair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it again. The Miz didn't have a game like this, so that's the difference in the Cy Young race. I think that's how it is.
Well, he almost did. They ruled out the Jake Bowers play. If they ruled out a hit instead of an error,
yeah, it still wouldn't have been as bad as this. It wouldn't have been as bad as this.
No,
but yeah,
four earned difference.
Continuing on at the Royals, Tyler Tolbert tied an MLB record for the most consecutive hits in plate appearances. 12 straight plate appearances with a hit for Tyler Tolbert.
Incredible.
I mean, that's probably who you would have predicted to accomplish this season, right?
I actually placed a bet on it beginning of the season. There's a FanDuel, not a sponsor. He placed a bet for most consecutive hits this season. I said Tyler Tolbert. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Probably didn't make
That
much, right?
Cool.
He was the favorite.
Yeah, he was the favorite. That's funny. His batting average rose from 240 to 360 from this. Back-to-back 5-hit games. Really incredible.
Cool stuff.
Something you can tell your kids about. Carson Benj had just a classic Little League home run. Ball did not go to a single outfielder. A little swinging bunt, I guess. Lugo throws it away. First baseman, I think it was Caglione. He then makes an awful throw to absolutely nobody. Don't know what he was doing. Ball then goes to the other dugout. Third baseman picks it up, throws home to try and get the runner. That ball gets away. In comes Benj for the score. Usually, these are the things you see from the Mets. Not the Mets being the benefactor of it.
It's also you see Little League home runs, but sometimes it's just a triple in the gap, and then there's one bad cutoff throw, and it's a home run.
Right, yeah.
This was as Little League as it gets, and it was pretty fun to watch. Just awful.
Yeah,
awful baseball all around.
Yeah. It was a little rainy. I'll give him that. All may have been slipping out of their hands, but come
professional athletes, it's a little bit wet out there. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, get a grip. Literally.
My favorite team, the Dodgers, back-to-back World Series champions.
Huh.
Yeah. finally played their first extra inning game this season. They beat the Rockies 8-7 in the 11th inning. This was an NL record to go this long into the season without playing extra inning baseball, and the second most all time.
That's just a weird stat. I don't
Yeah.
really got anything else to say about it. The team that was first all time was the Boston Red Sox, and Wilson Contreras plays for them. My favorite team. Wilson Contreras hit a double down the left field line in Chicago. Umpire goes, foul ball, foul ball. Wait, no. Fair ball. Players kind of stood around in the outfield because it was called foul. Goes in, gets the double. Red Sox added on 2 runs for key insurance runs late in that game. I think that was in the 9th inning. They're on a roll. Watch out for the Sox. I didn't pick them to make the playoffs, but maybe I should have.
This one was super weird. The clip I saw, the broadcast seemed to think that, like, it wasn't like he changed his mind. He just choked in the moment and, like, happened to use the wrong arm. Like, he meant to say fair and just the wrong. Like, maybe he went, like, fair but pointed the other way. I guess we can't really hear him. But just can't really have that. I mean, as soon as you hear foul ball, the left fielders, for that half a second, take, like, his head's down. Like, that's kind of it. It's a bad mistake.
The very next play, this was pretty funny too. I want to say it was Romy Gonzalez was hitting. He hits like a little bloop down the first base line. Also, like, pretty close to being fair or foul. It was fair. The umpire, like, waited a sec. He was like, okay, I gotta be right on this. It lands, kind of rolls past him, then he calls fair ball.
Yeah, naturally. Not surprised to hear that one. Shohei, his 300th career home run, which becomes the first Japanese player to do so. He's great.
Incredible. What a career. Will he go down as the greatest player of all time? Is he already the greatest player of all time?
Yeah, he is. I just looked up. I thought Hideki Matsui would have been close to this. He only had 175 in the MLB.
How many games did he play? Like, how many seasons? I think it wasn't that long.
Let's see. Mono's Baseball Reference. He played 9 seasons. He played 1,200 games.
It's a good career. Ichiro famously said that if he was, like, trying to swing for the fences, he would hit 40 home runs every year. But that wasn't, like, what he wanted to do.
Well, have you seen his bunt homer?
Yeah, put that in the corner over here. That's great.
You just have to do more of that.
Yeah, seriously. Zach Wheeler was not named an All-Star. Just maybe a little ridiculous. He did miss a month. So I guess I get it. But he has been so good this year. Absolutely incredible. Struck out a season-high 14 guys earlier this week. Said he was super pissed about not being named to the team. Said, just because I pitch on Sunday means I'm not going to be part of it. And then was asked to be in the game. MLB talked to him and said, you want to be there? And he says no. He then strikes out 10 today. He's so important to that team. And the Mets, I wish they still had him. Division rival now.
Yeah, it's been many years later, and he wasn't quite the same when he was in New York.
No, he wasn't.
But that doesn't change the fact that he is elite. Really, really good. We were a little worried, it's hard to come back from a big injury like he had, but he's just still great.
Yeah, that was a gnarly one.
The Pirates, my pick to be the third wildcard team, have matched their home run total from last season, 117, through just 92 games. I mean, they are just mashing all year long. Ryan O'Hearn hit 3 bombs versus the Braves earlier this week, and they just are playing good ball, hitting really well. A lot of homers in that lineup.
That's it's not even impressive that they've matched it. It's more impressive that they were that bad last year.
Yeah.
Like they're 6th in team homers. They have 125 now. It's like good. I mean, the Yankees are first. They have they have 20 more bombs in New York. So it's not even like that great this year. Just last year, man, they had nothing. Horrible.
Nothing.
Earlier this week, Justin Verlander, the legendary pitcher, announced his retirement, was subsequently named an All-Star as a Legends pick. Is the same as Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera a couple of years ago. I watched him pitch in a playoff game. It was 2013 ALDS. Man, was he incredible back then. But Sonny Gray, who should be an all-star, still, trying to get that campaign going, outduels him and wins 1-0. But Justin Verlander, what a career.
I hope they give Chris Taylor the same treatment and announce him as a Legends pick for this game. That would be pretty cool.
I feel like that would have already happened. We're getting a little too
maybe
late
it's
for
just
that.
slipped their mind a little bit, and
What about
they'll
Miggy
announce
Rowe?
it. Maybe it already happened, like when we've been recording. Well, Miggy Rowe's still playing. Oh no, I guess that would be Taylor retired.
it's like
it would
what it
have to be
is.
Miggy Rowe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we'll
Although
see Miggy
did
Rowe.
he officially? Did he announce that this is his final year?
It's kind of been like a wait, Miggy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he said it last year. Hot take. He's gonna find his way back, continuing to play next year. He's still a solid player. Plays great defense. Like I think the Dodgers would be happy to have him back
Any given day, he can hit a home or two. So
any given day. Jared Jones was lifted from a game earlier this week after exceeding his pitch count limit. Although he was perfect through 6 innings, had 8 strikeouts, similar to what we talked about last week with Yuri Perez getting pulled. Although Yuri, he was pretty high with his pitch count. Jared Jones wasn't in terms of like a general pitch count. He just was on a limit going into the game, so they took him out despite being perfect. And then the Braves ended up winning that one 3-0. I know you hate this a lot.
it's really unfortunate. This one, the Yuri Perez one, I hate a little more because he didn't have like a set pitch count. I guess Jared Jones coming into it did have a set pitch count.
He was at
So he
77
knew,
pitches.
what the situation was going to be. Yeah, and that's just like, it's just unfortunate. I think that there are times where you can look beyond it, and the manager just got to say, is he ever going to have this chance again? Probably not. All right, screw it. Let's let him go. At least one more. Like, let him go out there one more inning, see what happens. Because then it's like, if 6 is like, a lot of pitchers have been perfect through 6. Getting into the 7th, getting into the 8th, it's a little different. So I would like to see him go out one more. Tristan Peters hit for the cycle against the A's, was named an All-Star earlier this week as well. Fun fact about him, he played for the Savannah Bananas in the summer of 2015. MLB talent can come from anywhere. Absolutely love that. He's also the 5th player in MLB history to hit for the cycle out of the 9-hole in the lineup. Tristan Peters, who would have thought?
Didn't he just get named? Oh, yeah, you just said that, right? Named an All-Star.
Yeah, he's named an All-Star. Good for him.
Good for him. Good for him.
These kind of stories are like part of the reason why I love baseball. It's like you work so hard to get to the major leagues. He gets there, and now he's an All-Star. Like, that's so sick for him.
Yeah, honestly, kind of been under the radar. I did not realize he was having as good of a season as he's had.
He's having a real nice season. Someone else who was named an All-Star, by the way, Ceddanne Rafaela. Man, let me just give it up to that guy. Offense has been superb this year. Dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Offense has been superb this year. You're not going to see it in the counting stats, but his ability with 2 strikes to foul off pitches has been so much better than it has in years past. And his defense, best defensive player in the MLB. Stamp it.
Dude, we need a stamp it counter on you. It's been 3 straight weeks of stamp its from you, 2 today.
And I'm right about all of it. Stamp it.
Okay.
Okay. It's time for our game.
Yeah!
Everyone's favorite segment.
Come on.
Let's go. You want to explain this one?
Names?
What you said?
Wait, what did you say?
I said you want to explain this one.
Oh, yeah. And then I said the names?
Yeah, let's do first name, last name, and 15 words. Let's do those 2.
Yeah. So the way this one works is, you've probably seen it on TikTok. If you are active on there, Do you want the first name letter or the last name? Let's keep it consistent.
I'll take first name.
Okay, Zev's going to say a letter, I'm going to say a letter, and then we both have to name a baseball player that has that letter as their first name. Zev's is first, mine is last, and whoever gets it first gets a point. First to 7? It's a pretty quick game.
First to 7?
Yeah.
Okay. First to 7. Only current, all time.
All time, and it's going to get a little like...
Only MLB.
Yes, only MLB, and hopefully with lag and other things, when we say it at the same time, we both can hear each other's letter, and it won't get too crazy.
Yeah, I think that'll work. The lag might like actually be in our favor.
Yeah, it could work out.
Yeah.
Count us.
Alrighty, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. L.
N.
Lars Nootbaar. Come on.
Oh.
Woo!
Okay. Okay, I see how
I
it's
like
going to
it.
be.
Alright, I'll keep a tracker. Zev, Aaron. Oh, I should probably just do it right here.
Yeah, where we can both see.
Zev, Aaron. 1-0. Alrighty. Got it.
Count it.
3, 2, 1.
D.
B. I don't know what you said. What do you say?
D as in...
D. B, D. Brandon Drury.
Oh my gosh.
2-0, 2-0.
Filthy. I wanted to go David Bednar, and that was not correct, so that wasn't
No,
an
you would have
option.
been clowned in the comments. All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. S.
W. Dude, I got no S first names. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Look at some baseball cards. I
I'm
got
doing the
nothing
same
back
now.
here, though. I got nothing. You got no S first names? I don't got any W last names.
Williams, Wilson. All right.
Okay.
No point on that.
No point. No point. Moving on.
I feel like we're idiots.
Let
We're
us
probably
know in the
missing something.
comments if you got someone. We don't. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. A.
Oh.
A-O.
Adam Ottavino. Whoo.
Nice.
I'm on the board.
Nice.
I'm on the board.
Sox legend. 2-1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. G.
C. Gary Carter. Who is that?
Gary Carter.
Is that
Yeah, that's a...
that's a baseball player. Like a good one.
Yeah.
Why? What am I getting
Right?
confused
Yeah,
with?
Mets.
Oh, is that an actor?
Mets.
Yeah.
Mets Hall of Famer. Mets Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nice.
say like he's a good one. Who am I?
Mets. Oh, and Montreal. 2-2. All tied up.
Oh, I was thinking Gary Cooper. Shout out The Sopranos. If you know, you know.
Don't know it. I guess I don't know. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. I was looking
Yeah,
up
I'm not
Gary
doing the
Cooper
same.
in The Sopranos, so I didn't have a letter ready to go.
It's not that hard to just come up with one.
No, it was
Only
it was really
26
difficult.
options.
It was really difficult. Okay.
3, 2, 1. C.
R.
Chris Richards. Red Sox pitcher. Wait, is that his name? Oh shoot. Chris Richard. Chris Richards. That's not
Who is
a
that?
person. Not a person.
Yeah,
Moving on. New. Do it again. Do it again. Reset.
What?
Same letters. You're
Oh,
good.
okay.
There is a Chris Richard, but I don't know who that is. Should that count?
Cody Ross, Giants.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. I got caught up in Chris Richard. Who am I thinking of? Wait. Who am I thinking of? Garrett Richards. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Shout out Garrett
Nah.
Richards.
you gotta know that.
Aaron takes the lead, 3-2.
Dude, it was 2-0.
Storming
Are
back.
you sweating?
Yeah. No.
It's a lot on the line here.
Not shaken. That was that. I don't know if you got
Okay.
that.
I did.
All right. 3, 2. Oh, do you have a letter? Should have asked. Now that
I
know
have a
that I
letter.
need to
Yep,
ask.
I have a letter.
Okay.
I have a letter.
3, 2, 1. D.
M. Dude, it's always so easy when you're watching other people do this, like on social media, and then you actually like
Yeah.
compete, and it's really scary
They-
and
they-
hard.
They have to be editing that down, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
it
they
takes
probably
them this
do.
long, too. Yeah. Drew Rasmussen. There we go. Oh, not right.
Bro, that might be a minus point. Are you kidding me? You think Rasmussen starts with an M? Dude, I'm not even thinking of players anymore because I can't believe that was just said. Whoa.
Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Bro, you are a
Here he is.
cheater.
Daisuke.
How do I
3-3.
always find myself in a position to call you a cheater because you're a Boston sports fan? Like, every week, you're just doing something. But you just set me up. Like, I don't even want to, like, keep saying it like that, but you find a way to
Bro,
cheat.
it gets to a point where we gotta do something. At least I'm not like looking it up.
No
Nice
better
game.
words in sports. Game 7. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm down for this too.
We got to wrap this up. We got to move on. This is it.
Okay, this is the game. This is the decider. This is game 7. Okay, 3, 2, 1. T.
A. Tim Anderson. Bang!
Anderson. And Aaron wins. Congratulations, New York.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got anything you want to say? A little victory speech?
It's not much I can
All right,
say.
moving on to our next game.
Yeah.
So we are going to play 15 words or less, which you've also probably seen on the talk.
Woo!
I got 7, actually we both have 7 different baseball-related things, people, objects, I don't know, whatever you came up with. And we have to get all 7. I'll give you, a couple of clues. We got to get all 7 in 15 clues or less, or 15 words, I guess, because one clue can be multiple words. Do you want to kick us off, or should I go first?
Let me start things. I also just want to say, everything Zev just explained is exactly how we discussed this game. Like, there was no other context given to each other on what words we might use. And that being said, I think we might end up overlapping on something here.
We certainly
just
could.
seems
Yeah,
like-
we didn't talk about it, so
But I could just see us, we kind of think alike in a lot of ways. I could see it happening.
yeah.
All right. Okay, my first word / clue I'm giving you is announcer.
So you could be going like just broadcaster. And you're not gonna like give me a. Did you go like Jason Benetti? No, just broadcaster.
No.
No, okay. Need a little more.
Football.
Football. Joe Buck.
Yep. Okay, good pace.
Bang.
Good pace. 2 words
Nice.
each will get us there. 15 words or less.
Yep.
Next.
You like my Jason
Def-
Benetti shout?
Sure,
By the way?
I guess.
He's just like one of my favorite broadcasters. I
doesn't
love
do
listening
baseball,
to
right?
ball games. Yeah, he's the Tigers.
Really?
Tigers' main guy. Yeah. Am I tripping on that?
But we knew him from football, no? Like college?
I think maybe, yeah, but I want to say he's the
He is Tigers.
TV play-by-play for the Tigers. Yeah. He's awesome.
Huh. All right. Cool.
Get your knowledge up, fool.
My clue was defense.
Defense. Gold glove.
Yeah. Wow.
Bang. Come on.
Okay. I thought I was going to have to go
Nice.
award as a second clue, but there you go. Nice.
Love it.
Okay. Food.
You said food? So, like, what's just the most classic food? Take me out to the ball game. Buy me some peanuts.
Okay, my plan for this
not
kind of... No, it's not peanuts. My plan for this got screwed because I realized I can't even like say why, because that's more clues in itself. All right, my next clue is L.A.
Dude, I had this on my list. You totally went with the Dodger dog.
Yeah,
I had that on my
I
list.
did. I knew we were gonna overlap
That's
somewhere.
crazy.
I knew we were
Alright,
gonna overlap
I'll have to
somewhere.
replace that one.
Okay, L.A. that
LA
two
is
words?
one word. LA.
One word?
Yeah. Because like
If I had
that's like
said
what
Los
people,
Angeles,
that's 2 words. People like fake
Okay.
like you I wouldn't say like SF. Like I would say San Francisco, but like people say LA. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't say like NY
Sure.
for New York. I guess people do say SF
Yeah,
for San
fair enough.
Francisco. SF may have counted. But NY wouldn't have. Okay, nice.
all right, we're at 5. We're at a good pace here.
Yeah, real good pace.
Next, my word is troll.
Troll. Isn't that Francisco Alvarez? That's his nickname?
Great guess. Not
Am
what
I-
I was
am I
going
right about
for,
that?
but great guess. Yeah,
Shout out Griffin.
yeah. El Troll.
Okay, so it's someone who's a troll. I need another hint.
Do I go giveaway or like make it a little more interesting? I mean, we could just get it right here, right now. Well, this maybe it's not as auto as I thought. Marlins.
Jansen Junk?
Jansen Junk.
Dude, I had Jansen Junk on my list.
I know, of course you did. Of course you did. That one is like, I was confident. I was going to take the over 1.5
Junk.
overlaps. Because Jansen was like,
Yeah, that
oh,
was a
it's
lock.
really now Jansen Junk.
That was a lock. Shout out the Junk, man. I'm so happy he's back.
He is back. Baseball's better with the Junk.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Next, movie.
Movie. Sandlot.
Bean.
Bean? Bean? Field of Dreams? Bean?
That's a bad miss. Thankfully, we're at a great pace, so like it hopefully won't matter.
What's bean?
Um,
Oh. Okay, I have it. So what happens here?
No, but you don't get to guess I have to give a word.
Okay.
You don't get multiple guesses. A's.
Yeah, Moneyball. Billy Bean. I wasn't thinking about
I
that.
probably should have just said A's, but like that would have been too free.
Yeah.
All right, 3 words on Moneyball. Next.
How many words we got left?
Okay, so we're at 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. So we have 5 words or 5 clues for these two more words that
Okay,
I have written down.
got this. Easy.
Yeah, 2 each, maybe 3 on 1. Mistake.
Error.
Bang.
Easy.
And last is Brett.
What do you say?
Brett.
Brett. Brett. I mean, I'm thinking like Brett Phillips. I don't know what you can't say Brett as Brett Phillips. So maybe just the 2020 World Series, but that feels like that wouldn't be a thing. Maybe just walk off. No. You wouldn't do Brett. Brett. 2020 World Series. Need another.
No. Controversy.
Brett Controversy. Who's Brett? Who is Brett?
Dang it. You're going to be disappointed in yourself.
And controversy? How many words we have left? How many hints? 2?
So we were at 10. I used 11 for error. Now we still have 2 more clues.
Okay. Controversy, Brett. I don't know who you're referring to. Steroids.
No. I mean, I could just give first name, I guess. Oh,
Pine tar.
George. I was going to say George, just to wrap this up. So I would say that was totally valid.
Is it just pine tar? That's it?
Yeah. Pine tar.
Well, we got there. Look at us. All right, let's make it a little. I gotta come up with 2 new ones here for me. Your first clue is championship.
World Series.
World Series. Bang.
You low-key should have gone Dodgers.
Your second clue is double.
Huh.
Talk it out a little bit. What you thinking?
First thought was like, is there a player just known for getting doubles? There probably is, but it's not coming to me, so let's move on to something else. Then the thought was like, is there another word for double? Like, not really that's coming to me, but maybe there is. And maybe my mind is just not helping me out here. I'm just going to go with 2.
Destination.
Second base.
Second base. Yep. Nice.
Nice. That was good.
Thanks. Okay. The next one is... Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get... I'm going to use a couple of words here. I'm going to use some words.
You can use 2.
I have to use 3. Astros championship MVP. You got to get it from this.
I don't think you needed to do all 3 at once. Like, if you just said Astros, I would probably guess a player, and like maybe I'd just snipe it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Jeremy Pena?
Jeremy Pena. Nice. Alrighty, so we're at 6. 6 through 3. Good pace. Strong pace. The next one, I'm going to go with Allegheny.
Who?
Allegheny?
Allegheny?
Yeah.
Don't have that word in my bag.
Oh, no.
Chipper Jones.
No. Why did you say him?
Shot in the dark.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm looking up definition because otherwise.
No.
we just have
You're
chance.
gonna.
No.
No, it's just you're gonna.
Okay.
It's just gonna tell you. You're just gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Okay. How about treasure?
Dude,
I wish you just.
this isn't good. This isn't good.
Come on, dude.
I got nothing.
You got this.
Oh. Nice. I got it. Pirates?
Pirates. Yeah, the Allegheny is the river. That's right right next to their stadium. You don't have that in your bag?
Oh, dude.
Oh, well, now you do.
No.
Now you do. All right. Let me make sure this is one word. Is this one? Yeah, it is. All right. The next clue, arm barn.
That's one word?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Bullpen.
You on board with the arm barn? I kind of mess with it. It's like really troll.
It kind of loses aura.
But it's like funny though. It's like you know, you're the manager and you're called down. It's like, yo, go get Minter up and moving in the arm barn. Like, that's pretty sweet.
Sure. What's next?
The next one is grip. We have 6 words to play with right here, by the way.
Dang. Pitch.
Not pitch. Illegal.
Sticky stuff.
Sticky stuff. Yeah. So we're at, right? I was right about that. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9, 11. 4 words right here.
Last one.
Protection.
This is the last one.
Yeah, last one.
Cup.
Not cup. Battery.
Catcher's gear.
Catcher's gear.
Yes.
Nice. You know, if we play this again, maybe we got to go lower than 15. Got that in 13.
Yeah, maybe we do need less words next time.
That's gonna
All right,
do
Kobe,
it for this
take us out.
episode. Am I not good enough? Just have Kobe right here. Oh, he
Pull him from a
spawns.
different episode. Dude, I might just edit Kobe in from a pat. You know what? Let's
the
just end it
entire
right
episode?
here. See ya. Ready on 3, 2, 1.
No. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can stay like that, though. Just sit like that. Just sit. Yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode Off the Dome. So go check out our socials. We post there almost every day, doing our best. Having a really fun time with this. We appreciate all of you for watching. Drop a comment down below. Leave a like. Maybe we disagree with something we said. Let us know about that, too. For me and Darren, because I don't know if he's even able to talk, it's like night at the museum today. And for Kobe out in Hawaii, thanks for watching. Later.
See ya.